In this segment, we will instruct you on how to prepare your treatment tank for use with the McGuire water purifier. This will include installing bulkhead fittings, using our optional interior submersible pump, and the optional use of our electric pump. The tank, or tanks if you're using a multiple tank system, will need to be obtained in country. Prices will vary depending on the country and region of the world that you're in, as well as the size of the tanks. The size tank that you opt for will be determined by several factors, including availability, proper provision to the audience that you hope to serve, and budget constraints. Once the size of the tank has been identified, the proper foundational base must be constructed. The method of construction will be determined by the size and weight of the tank when it's filled, and the available building materials such as wood, or cinder blocks, or bricks. Build the base high and wide enough to allow access for inspection and maintenance of the tank and to accommodate the plumbing or disbursement requirements. We recommend you use our site evaluation form to help you determine the needs of the community you're serving. You can find this on our website under Supporting Documents, or you can contact us and we'll gladly send you the form and help you find some of the answers to your questions. We also include a tank size chart in the back of your instruction manual for reference. We recommend that you use the following tools to prepare the tank for use with the McGuire water purifier. 16-inch channel lock pliers, 18-inch adjustable wrench, a utility knife or multi-purpose tool, an electric, battery-operated or manually operated drill, a hole saw kit, specifically including a 1-inch, a 2 3/8 inch, and a 3-inch saw, a 25-foot tape measure, and a flat bit screwdriver. Installation of bulkhead fittings. Step 1. Drill an opening for the bulkhead fitting using a hole saw. Cut a 2 3/8 inch round hole for the 1-inch bulkhead fitting and a 3-inch round hole for the 1.5-inch bulkhead fittings. In our experience, most installations will use the 1-inch bulkhead fitting. Try to center the hole on a flat surface if available, and if not, position the hole so that the center of the hole is 3 inches above the tank floor. Be sure to check clearances around the planned opening before cutting to ensure that there's no interference with the nut and the inside tank wall and bottom. This is very important because if this step is done incorrectly, it could result in the loss of your tank or chronic leaks. Securely hold the drill with both hands as the drill will try to spin when the hole saw touches the tank and starts cutting the hole. Apply very light pressure to the drill as it's rotating. While cutting the hole, make sure to hold the drill straight and do not force the saw into the tank or the drill will spin out of your hands. If a smaller hole is already drilled into the tank and you are enlarging the hole, be very cautious as the pilot drill cannot be used. Use a template, such as a wooden block inside the tank, to hold the drill in place if necessary. If a drill hole saw is not available, local skilled artisans often have some very creative ways of cutting holes. Don't hesitate to involve them. Their creativity is often an amazing thing to see unfold. Step 2. The bulkhead fitting should be installed from the inside of the tank with the threads extended outside the tank. The bulkhead fitting nuts are threaded backwards and should be tightened counterclockwise. The 16-inch channel lock pliers are needed to tighten the nuts securely. Ensure that these nuts are very tight as they will be hard to tighten after the additional hardware is installed or when the tank is full of water. Please make note, the rubber gasket must be installed inside the tank. Step 3. Once the bulkhead fitting is securely installed in the tank, screw in the bulkhead valve fitting clockwise into the large bulkhead piece. The bulkhead valve could either be a 1-inch 90-degree elbow or a 1-inch 2-valve T. If preparing your tank off-site, Save step 3 until the tank arrives on site to prevent damage to the valve or fittings.
If using interior submersible pump fittings, you must complete the bulkhead fitting installation before starting this process. Step 1. Drill 2 1-inch round holes for 2 bulkhead fittings using the hole saw. These holes must be 180 degrees away from each other near the top of the tank, and each one 90 degrees from the bulkhead fitting at the base of the tank. Step 2. On the top of the tank, locate the hole to the right side of the bottom bulkhead fitting. Install the return circulation hose fittings. These will be the 1-inch male and female couplings included in the interior pump tank fitting. The female coupling will be on the exterior side of the tank and the male coupling on the interior side. Tighten with channel locks and adjustable wrench until secure. Step 3. The interior hose may need modification of length to ensure the pump is suspended above silt and accumulation on the bottom of the tank, approximately 6 inches. The actual length of hose will depend on the size of tank being used. You will use the tape measurer to determine the desired length. Use the utility knife and screwdriver to cut the hose and readjust hose clamps. Step 4. Attach the modified interior hose to the submersible pump using the Quick Connect female coupler on the hose to the male adapter on the submersible pump. Secure the pump cable wires to the hose with cable ties approximately 12 inches apart. Step 5. At the top of the tank, locate the hole on the left side of the bottom bulkhead fitting. Notch the bottom of the hole to allow clearance for the pump cable wires using the utility knife or blade. It should be large enough for the wires to rest in once the couplings are installed. Insert pump and hose assembly into the tank and, from the inside, thread the clamps and cables through the left side hole. Pinch the clamp to provide proper clearance. Step 6. On the hole left of the bottom bulkhead fitting, install the output circulation hose fittings. These will be the 3/4 inch male and female couplings included in the interior pump tank fitting. The female coupling will be on the interior side of the tank and the male coupling on the exterior side. Tighten with channel locks and adjustable wrench until secure. Be careful not to pinch the pump wires with the locks or wrench as you tighten. Step 7. Attach the 3/4 inch male adapter of the interior hose with the pump to the female coupling on the interior of the upper left-hand side hole using the Quick Connect. The interior pump assembly is now complete. Hoses from the purifier will be connected to these upper bulkhead fittings to complete the water circulation process. Do not attach the pump wires to the battery until you are ready to operate the purifier. Never run the pump unless it is in the water. Occasional inspection of the submersible pump will be necessary to ensure longevity in the field. Inspect the pump and tank interior on a regular basis for debris, sediment, etc. Clean as necessary.
Installing the optional electric pump. Step 1. Connect the electric pump to the bottom bulkhead valve fitting using the Quick Connect system. Step 2. Attach the 3/4 inch hose going to the purifier to the male adapter on top of the pump using the Quick Connect fittings.